Hiya, welcome to Primal Guitar. In this week I'd like to talk about the cycle of fourths and how to memorise the fretboard, every note from right up here to right down here on every string. And there's two methods, two approaches which I have come across that I believe to be just the absolute diamond way of memorising the fretboard. So I've put together a wee exercise for you, two exercises, so you can go through them in real time with me and follow the diagram of the cycle of fourths, which I'm going to put up, and that will, once you've memorised that, which is not actually that difficult, you should be on your way to memorising it by the end of this 10-minute video. So hopefully you enjoy this, and just first of all, before we go into it, I would like to thank each and every one of you who have subscribed, and I'd like to express my gratitude towards you, each and every one of you. I value, and I hope that I carry on to give you great little nuggets of information about the guitar that I've spent many years trying to figure out myself, and now that I feel I've figured out certain things that I can explain, I really hope that I continue to provide useful material for you. So with that said, enjoy the lesson. So if we have the cycle, it should be up around there on the screen. So if you just try and follow along, if you can play along, that would be ideal. So we start on C, which is at the top, and go round in fourths, which is clockwise. So it goes like this: C, F, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, B, E, A, D, G, C, F, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, B, E, A, D, G, C, F, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, B, E, A, D, G, C. Then you go on to the next string, which is F here on the what's that, the 8th fret on the A string. So F, B, sorry, where am I? Then we go to the A string, which is F, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, B, E, A, D, G, C, F, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, B, E, A, D, G, C, F, B flat, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, B, E, A, D, G, C, F, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, B, E, A, D, G, C. And then back to move to the D string. So you go F, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, A flat, G flat, B, E, A, D, G, C, F, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, B, E, A, D, G, C, F, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, B, E, A, D, G, C, and then F, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, B, E, A, D, G, C, where am I? C, F, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, B, E, A, D, G, C, F, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, B, E, A, D, G, C, F, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, G flat, B, E, A, D, G, C, F, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, B, E, A, D, G, C, C, F, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, B, E, A, D, G, C, F, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G, where am I? D flat, then G flat, and then B, E, A, D, G, C, F, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, B, E, A, D, G, C, F, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, B, E, A, D, G, C. So that's how you go round. That's how you go round the up and down the neck, traversing it while looking at the cycle of fourths and just doing that on every string. I'm not doing it there very fast. To be honest, I'm not the best at that, but this is a work in progress. And I know as soon as I started this, that's when I started really actually going, okay, you know, I can play, you know, like a lick and you know, what did I even do there? So on C actually, sorry. You know, I'm just mimicking a wee bit there. You know, there's a wee kind of example of mimicking, and that was just, I knew that I was playing a C. You know, just kind of get to know where the notes are, and that really helps you when you're improvising, especially if you know your triads, which is for another lesson. So hopefully this was useful for you, and the other way of knowing memorizing, the second method which I mentioned, is going across the way. So what you do here is again have the cycle and fourth in front of you, and you look for the easiest way is looking for beat. B, E, A, D. That's the kind of word that you can see in that, whether it's flat or natural, pure. So if we start on the first strings, E, A, D, G, C, F. So because the B string is tuned in a minor third instead of a major third instead of a fourth, so you have what was it? Where am I? Like G, and then B, G, B. That's a minor third. Sorry, a major third. So when you're learning it across the way, you go look at a cycle and go E, A, D, G, and then move up a fret for the last two strings, C, F. Then you would move up a fret and go F, B flat, E flat, A flat, D, G. So, and then G flat, regard this as a G flat instead of an F sharp, which is a kind of mistake that I made for quite a while, because it's obviously it is both, but with the cycle it's G flat, so it's easier to always remember this is a G flat. So G flat, B, E, A, D, G. So go up a fret for these two strings, and that is the cycle. You do that up every fret, so I'll just go through that if you want, so you can follow along with me, because there's kind of scarce videos about this that I've noticed, so I'd like to provide you some information that you can always relay back to if you need to. So for the second part of this essential work as a guitar player, essential but difficult, and it took me a long time to get to this stage. So anyway, here we are. So G, B, G, C, F, B flat, E flat, A flat. And again, just keep your eye on the cycle and look, it's just going round. A flat, D flat, G flat, B, E, A, D, G, C, F, B flat, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, and that's your B, E, A, D, but just with the flats, right? B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, B. B, E, A, D, right? B, E, A, D, bead, B, E, A, D, G, C. C, F, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat. And again, I used to regard it as a C sharp, but now I regard it as a D flat. Obviously you got to know that it's both, but for the purpose of this learning the fretboard, regard this as a D flat, because that's what it's in the cycle. D flat, now where am I? D flat, G flat, B, E, A, D. There's your B, E, A, D. D, G, C, F, B flat, E flat. B flat, sorry, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, B, and E. E, A, D, G, C, F, sorry, did that totally wrong. E, A, D, G, C, and F. And again, just keep your eye on this cycle. It should put it up there. F, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, G flat, B, E, A, D, G, B, E, A, D, G, G, C, F, B flat, E flat, A flat. You can see it just repeats itself, but it's important to go through each of these frets one by one and just keep doing that. This is something that's a work ahead of me as well. So we're all kind of on this journey of trying to be the best players that we can be, and this is guaranteed one of the most important lessons that you can ever possibly learn. So where was I? A flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, B, E, A. A, D, sorry, yeah, A, D, G, C, F, B flat, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, D flat. Sorry, that's wrong. Where was that? B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, and then B. B, E, A, D. Here's your B, E, A, D again on the 19th fret. B, E, A, D, G, C. And whereas B, C, F, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, D flat, G flat, B, E, A, and D. And then just your last fret, if you have a 22 fret. Say, where am I? C, sorry, that's D, D, G, hold on, where am I? D, G, C, F, and there's your, you've got that note, which is a and a D. It's really important to know these notes. It took me a long time to memorize these notes, but you can go through that video as many times as you want, and hopefully this will assist you in learning the names of the fretboard. It can be done relatively quickly, because once you go through the first exercise, just C, E, A, where was I? Like C, F, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, B, E, A, D, G, C, F, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, B, E, A, D, G, C, so on and so forth, right? Every string. It's the same. Once you get it on one string, then you've got that in your memory, so you can just go about it and tackle the other 5 strings. So if you need obviously assistance, just rewind the video, go back, watch it over and over again, and get this in your mind, because it'll stand you in about as good stead as any lesson that I could possibly give you. So just to finish off, I'd really like to thank everyone for liking and subscribing. That's I'm really honoured that I've got so far just 140 subscribers, and I value each and every one of you, and I hope this helps, and I hope to give you as much of good wisdom as I can possibly give you, and without any conditions, Alright, if you like this, like and subscribe for future content, and I'll see you, on the other side.